Wishlist videos aren't necessarily my favorite videos to watch, and they're also not my favorite videos to film. So that brings up the question, why am I filming a wishlist video today? In 2023, I actually created a wish list, and almost all of my purchases from 2023 were on my wish list. I have to say 2023 was one of the best years for my luxury shopping because every single piece was thought out, and most of those pieces are still in my collection today. Whereas other years, including this year, I went off my wish list and just bought what I felt inspired to buy at that moment. And because of that, I've sold quite a bit, and I do have some luxury purchase regrets in 2024. So I have decided to do a wish list video to hold myself accountable and to share with you guys some upcoming purchases that may be in the works. Now, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a rush. I have no desire to buy a bag at this present moment, but knowing me and knowing how much I change my mind, next week might be a completely different story. These wish list items are not going in any particular order, but I do want to share my first wish list item with you guys, which is the YSL medium size college bag. You guys know, if you're not new here, that I previously owned this bag and I absolutely loved it. Now, the reason why I sold it is because of the color I had. I was only getting use out of that bag in the fall and winter months. However, here in Arizona, although we are in fall now, it's still summer style because it's over 100 degrees still here. So the amount of time that I was able to use those bags that bag was very, very seldom. However, I found that I actually really missed the opium red color of my college bag, which is why I opted to go with the Margot in the color Jam, because I really did love and enjoy that bag. So had I kept that bag, would I have purchased this bag in the color Jam? Probably not, and I probably would have saved myself quite a bit of money. With that being said, I do miss having the college bag in my handbag collection. It was a really great bag for me personally and my lifestyle. I felt like the thick, chunky chain on the strap added some detail to the bag that I really, really appreciated. It made it a little bit edgy, but also dressy, and I love the size of it. It held all of my everyday essentials with ease, and it was a top handle, which made it very comfortable to take on and off. You all know how I feel about my top handles, but the best part was the fact that it had a back pocket. Now, I'm not sure if I want to go for black or a neutral tan color. I was thinking about going for the vintage blanc, but I have decided that that is not a good color for me. It's not a good color for my wardrobe. Since I do wear a lot of white, I feel like the vintage blanc white kind of clashes with the whites that I'm wearing, so that is not a good option, but a neutral tan or a black may be ending up in my collection next year. I'm sorry if there was some flickering in the last few clips while I was talking to you guys about my college bag. With the lighting, one of my light bulbs was flickering as I was talking, so I do apologize about that, but I did unscrew the light bulb, so there should be no more flickering in the lighting from this point on. While we are on the topic of lighting, I do want to share with you guys that I am in a slightly different angle today. I really wasn't enjoying the background where the bags were right behind my head, so I wanted to switch things up and switch the angle. Let me know down in the comments below, do you guys prefer the bags right behind my head, or do you like them at the angle like we have it in today's video? The next bag that I want to talk about is the Graceful MM. This bag for me would be a very practical bag. I was talking to Deb from Wild Unfiltered recently in one of her videos because she shared that she's willing to spend the big money on the pieces that are more special, but she's not willing to spend the big money on everyday items. This is something that I also recognize in myself quite a few years ago, and because of that, I have been more intentional with my purchases, choosing to spend my big money on items that I actually would use on a regular basis versus those special items. I have enough special items in my collection. They don't get enough use because I do have several and they only come out with me on like date nights and things. So I don't need any more special items. The Graceful MM would very much so be a work bag for me. It would be a work bag on the days I have to go to the gym. Now, I know you guys are gonna shout at me and tell me how crazy that sounds, but you guys, if I am going to the gym, it makes me more motivated to go to the gym if I have a cute workout outfit, if I have a cute bag. Now, I have lockers at my gym, so the bag will be locked away, but the Graceful MM will be cute enough where I could wear it to work. I feel like I'm wearing a cute bag to work, which I really appreciate any day of the week. And when I go to, it's big enough for me to fit my gym clothes inside of, and then swap out of my work clothes and put my work clothes inside of. So the Graceful MM would be an extremely practical bag for me for my everyday life. And that's why it is probably top of this list, even though I said that these weren't going in any particular order. The next bag that I am also considering is the Petite Noir by Louis Vuitton. So it would either be the Graceful or the Petite Noir, not both of them. They serve the same purpose. It would be the same type of situation. It's a bag that I can dump all of my gym clothes inside of that I would use on a regular basis. The Graceful is slightly higher on the list, whereas it used to be the Petite Noir. In my humble opinion, I think that the Petite Noir is cuter. It's a little bit more stylish, but you do have that big bottom where you're going to have the POCHETTE leather. And because I do plan to use this as kind of a workhorse bag, I think that the Graceful MM would be a better fit. It's also slightly more comfortable because it doesn't have that huge base at the bottom. So I would either go for the Graceful or the Petite, not both. Since we're on the topic of workhorse bags, another one that I am considering, there's actually two more. So with these 4 bags that I am discussing right now, it would be one of them, not all 4 of these. The next option is from the Row, and it would be the Park Tote in the size large. I feel like it's very discreet. The rose leather so far with my Margot is very, very soft and scrumptious. I really appreciate the quality of the leather. And it's something that I feel like I would be excited to wear either to work or to the gym. Again, it's big enough for my work clothes to fit into, and it's big enough for my gym clothes to fit into. And lastly is the Songmont tote. I don't remember the name of this tote, but of course it will be on the screen for you guys. This is the same thing. It's big enough to fit all of my items that I need it to fit in. It's a much more affordable price. It gives off the same look as the Row, so I just need to figure out, do I want the logo or the monogram of Louis Vuitton, or do I want something more simple and discreet? I feel like the north-south style bucket bag works really good when you are piling clothes inside of there, because you can stick your shoes vertically up the side of them and they're not going to be poking out of your bag. So those are my thoughts on that style of bag. I'm pretty sure one of those will be added to my collection, because even though I can't say it's a 100% necessity, it kind of is. In order for me to carry my essentials to work with me, to go to the gym after work, I need a bag that holds all of it. Now keep in mind, you guys, I don't drive, so I don't have a car. It's not like I can just keep a gym bag inside of my car, and I don't want to carry a purse plus a gym bag. So that's why I'm saying a nice oversized hobo slouchy north-south type of tote is kind of where I'm going. The next bag on my wish list is another one of these. Now you guys, I have gone ham with purchasing from Dress Up Your Purse, and it's just because the quality is so amazing and the price point is very affordable for my budget. So I think that they are beautiful bags. I had my book club this weekend and I had a bag come in while I was at my book club, so I did open it up and everybody was seeing it and comparing the leather of the Dress Up Your Purse bag to my Margot from the Row right here. And the leather quality, you guys, it feels the same. $3,400, $329. I mean, you can't beat the price for the quality, and I've just been extremely impressed with Dress Up Your Purse's quality. They recently came out with some beautiful new colors in the Le Petite, and I am so tempted. They have a gray one, they have a gray purple type of a shade, they have a burgundy, and they have a baby pink, and also black. They have more than that, but those are the colors that I am really tempted by. I think the real reason why I haven't purchased it yet or pre-ordered it yet is because I'm not sure which color I would go for, which color would work best in my wardrobe. I'm leaning towards one of the deeper colors like the burgundy, because this one is more like summer type vibes with the light cream, and I feel like a darker color, either burgundy or black, would be perfect for the winter months. But you guys let me know what you guys think. Should I go for another one of these or should I pass? When I did my first impressions on this bag, I shared with you guys how annoying this bag is. A few of you guys reached out and you told me try different configurations, try different SLGs, because once you figure out ones that work for you, you will really love this bag. So I decided to try it out, and I wore it to work for a full week straight. Actually, I think it was 4 days, 4 out of the 5 days, but still pretty much a full week. And I have to say that my love for this bag doubled in that time period, because I realized that it can be a very practical bag because of the color of this bag. And I love this color. I don't have any intentions of selling this bag as of today. As we know, I change my mind frequently. But as of today, she is staying in my handbag collection, and I absolutely love the color. I have zero regrets about it. However, I think that if I were to get another one, and I am tempted to get another one, I would go for a black or a white. That way it matches with more of my wardrobe and I could use it more. Because of the color of this bag, I'm finding that I don't have many occasions to wear it, because there's other bags that match better with my outfit. So I think that if I were to get one of these in cream, or not cream, I'm sorry, in black or white, I would have a lot more reason and occasion to use it. Whereas this one, I kind of have to plan my outfit around the bag. So that is on my wish list, is to get another Dior saddlebag. And last but definitely not least is my Louis Vuitton Crocette. I have shared with you guys on numerous of occasions that this is one of my favorite handbags in my collection. And it's just the style, just like the medium college bag. They are the same shape and same style, and it just really works out for me and my lifestyle. On a casual weekend, this is the style bag that I want to reach for. So because of that, I am considering getting this in Damier Ebene as well. The Damier is beautiful. It matches pretty much all of my outfits, but I would love to own both. There's no other reason for it other than this one is so practical and I get a lot of use out of it that I would love to own another one. I do have to say that I have put handbag feet on my bag. These are from the Gal's Guide shop, and I will have her shop linked down below. Because of the feet, it does stand up a lot better than if it doesn't have feet on it. Now, it still does topple over from time to time, but for the most part, the feet do make it so that this bag can stand up. So I would love to own this bag in another color. I wish that they would come out with it in leather, because honestly, if they had a full black or a full white or a full I'm leaning towards black and white lately, if you guys can't tell. That way I get more use out of my bags. I used to be full on pop of color type of a lady, but my vibe more these days have been kind of neutral. So anyway, if they had this bag in a neutral leather, I would choose that over the Damier Ebene. However, I do feel like with my Speedy B25 back here and how much use I get out of it, I feel like I would get a ton of use out of the Crocette in the Damier Ebene as well. As you can see, my wish list this year are either bags that I've already owned or styles that I already love, or they are a bag that I have a gap in my collection, like a big bag that I can bring to the gym. I'm really trying to be more practical and more thoughtful with my handbag collection. I don't like to be one of those people that buys and sells, and that has been the past while I was discovering my handbag style. I think I have a pretty good impression of what bags I use the most, and that is lightweight, easy to use, versatile bags. most of the time with a top handle, and most of the bags that I shared with you today are that style of bag. Let me know down in the comments below, what style of bag do you reach for most often? Do you guys think that my wish list was a little bit more practical this year, or do you think that no, girl, you ain't changing nothing? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, what do you think of this new angle? I think that I prefer it. I think I like it better, but of course I want to do what makes you guys most happy in the view that you guys appreciate the most.